Oh, the camera is on this side. I had this whole plan that I was going to wake up in the morning, do my workout, record this video, and do a whole lot of other things. And right now it's 10 a.m. I woke up at 7. It's Saturday and I haven't done stuff. I'm still doing the same old stuff that I do every day, and it brings me back to believe you are the kind of person that you choose to be. And right now I'm not choosing to be the kind of person that I want to be. I'm choosing to be the person that I've been in the past. That means I'm self-sabotaging. So let me get out of bed and let's do this. What is up, loves, and welcome to the Level Up Diaries. Sheila here, the creator of Madame Bae. For those that are new here, welcome, and for those that are old here, welcome back. On this channel we talk about everything wellness, personal growth, leveling up, weight loss, in relation to all these things that happen in our life. So if you are interested in watching more of that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm starting a new series on my channel which is going to be called the Level Up Diaries. Leveling up is different to each and every one, and it means so many different things to so many different people. To me, it means putting yourself first, taking care of yourself, because I believe if you do not take care of yourself and your internal health, your mental health, you don't have other aspects of life together. And I can testify to this because it has happened to me personally in my life. The past 6 months have been very trying for me. I had to literally start my life over from scratch, and because of that I learned that I had to change some habits, change up some things, level up in order to be the best version of myself. And I want to share that with you guys. In the past 6 months I broke up with my boyfriend. Whoa, pause. I meant ex-boyfriend, who I moved over to Canada to live with. So he's the only person I knew, and when we broke up I had to start over from scratch.
I have only $645 in my account. I don't have Canadian residency. I don't have a place to stay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have this camera, I have my laptop, which is what I'm trying to use for my business for, and I record my daily journals for you guys to motivate you.
I started working on my business full-time, and right now my business is running amazingly well. I got a job, I worked on my paperwork. So many different things have changed in my life, and I want to help you with my own experience. By the way, just so you know, I haven't reached where I want to go. I'm still trying to level up myself, and because of this I decided to bring you guys along with me on my journey to help motivate someone out there, to inspire someone. Just put in the work and maybe entertain every now and then. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I used to be overweight all my life, and I lost weight about 5 years ago, in 2015 to be exact, and ever since then I've managed to keep the weight off. Of course it fluctuates, but one thing I learned from weight loss is that there is no one size fits all. And I might be here telling you my story and inspiring you to put in the work, but just know everyone is different. Everyone's journey is different. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it worked for you, or just because it worked for you doesn't mean it will work for me. We all have different lifestyles, we all have different things we like, we all have different hobbies, and because of that we tend to have different things that work for us. So I sat down and asked myself, Sheila, what works for you and what doesn't work for you? While I was doing that, I also did some research on setting goals, and one thing I came up with, which kept on coming back, is that there is a difference between goals and systems. And I realized why I kept on failing is because I always set goals. Setting goals is not a bad thing, but it's like, you know, that thing where they say it's the journey, not the destination. It's kind of similar, because a lot of us end up focusing a lot on the goal and forgetting the processes that you need to put in place. Let me give you an example. It's like saying you want to have a clean house or always have clean dishes. The first time you're going to clean them, but if you don't keep on cleaning them and you just keep piling up the sink, what's going to happen? They're going to keep piling up. However, if every time you use a dirty dish and you keep washing it, they won't keep piling up. And what will that result into? It will result into you having a clean space, a clean room, which is what you wanted in the first place. This is what life is about. This is what weight loss is about. I actually tell this to my clients in the Weight Loss from Scratch program. It's the journey, not the destination. So instead of focusing on the goal, focus on the systems you put in place. And that is the winner mentality, because people that set goals don't reach them, but people that set systems are able to reach their goals and even move ahead of that, because now they've put systems in place to keep those goals going, you know what I mean, and improving. I'm going to give you an example of myself. I used to want to lose weight, but now I lost the weight. I help people lose weight. I talk about losing weight every day, but I put in the same action as a person who is trying to lose weight. However, I'm not trying to lose weight, but to maintain this weight, I need to eat healthy, I need to work out, and I need to do all those things. And let me tell you something, when it comes to leveling up, how you look matters more than anything, because how you look is going to define your whole energy. If you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you vibrate well, you take out positive energy. And that's why I talk about health and wellness. I feel like I'm going on a little bit of a rant, but stick with me because I have some quality content for you guys. Speaking of cleaning up, as an example, one thing you need to know is that if you have a clean space, you have a clean mind. So I always like to clean up every morning. Sometimes I actually don't clean up at the end of the night, because in the morning it's kind of nice to organize my stuff. While I'm organizing it, it's like I'm organizing my mental space. If I'm disorganized in my personal space, even my mental space is disorganized. For some reason that happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you, but if it does, please let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know that I'm not alone in this. So I like to organize my space. I do it on a weekly basis, but then also every morning I like to clean the dishes from the night before so that they don't pile up that day. I make my bed first thing in the morning, because if I don't make my bed, I'm not going to be comfortable first of all when I come back to sleep, and I just feel like something is missing. So this video is basically going to be about creating systems that put you in the right mental space, because if you're not in the right mental space to do anything, then you can't move forward. And for me, the right mental space means cleaning up my space, waking up in the morning and laying my bed, having a workout in the morning, because if I do not work out, let me tell you something, I feel like something is missing. I've been working out for the past 10 years and maybe for the past 5 years consistently, and I've been doing it mostly every morning. And me, it's kind of like a drive. It just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm more productive, more creative. I'm in the creative space. And I do have this bad habit where I stay in bed every morning. Like the first thing I do when I wake up is open my laptop, start to do some work on the laptop, which I shouldn't be doing, to be honest, because it just jumbles up my mind. The moment I get onto my computer, I feel like I'm being productive, but I'm not. Let me tell you something, I'm doing random stuff. I'm watching YouTube, doing research. You cannot do research forever. Like, you have to put in the work, you know what I mean? I end up passing time and doing a lot of things that are not helping me in my life. Yet if I woke up, organized my space, laid my bed, did my workout, I'm going to go and check on my clients, be active on social, which if I wake up and get to my computer first thing, I'm not going to be active on social, because I want to come on there and inspire you guys. You guys know I ask you guys if you've worked out. I share my meals, I share fun content. So if I don't wake up and do this stuff, I don't have anything to share with you guys. That means I'm not growing my business. That means I'm self-sabotaging, you know. So another thing I noticed that was stopping me from leveling up and being the best version of myself was stressing about things that I have no control over. That is one thing. You guys might think it's a joke, but it's a very big deal. A lot of us stress about things that we cannot control. Let me give you an example. One of my goals has always been to make 10k months. I still haven't made those 10k months. The reason why I haven't made those 10k months is entirely my fault. And you know why it's my fault? I personally chose to focus on the things I have no control over. Which things don't I have control over? Let me give you one. Oh, Sheila, you have no website. I'm focusing on not having websites. Yeah, do you know how many people run businesses without a website? I have a following on Instagram. I could focus on things I have control over, which is the people on Instagram, to inspire them, but I'm focusing on the people that I don't have. I don't have enough followers. Instead of focusing on the followers that I don't have, how about I focus on the ones I have and nurture them right now? You know what I mean? So change your mindset, focus on the things that you have control over, create those systems, because eventually everything is going to come together. Now, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but another important thing to notice is that everyone is different. The reason why I'm saying that is that you create habits based off of your lifestyle. Let me explain. That simply means that I used to feel bad every time I wake up in the morning and it's 10 a.m. But I don't realize I went to bed at 3, I went to bed at 4. Because I went to bed at that time, of course, I'm not going to wake up at 6. And if I don't wake up at 6 or 7, I beat myself up. Oh my God, I'm a loser. No, I'm not a loser. I spent the whole night working. And yeah, some people would say I don't manage my time well, but maybe I'm a night owl and I prefer to work at night, you know. But because of everything you're seeing in the media, oh, you need to wake up at 5 a.m., you need to do this, that's how you become successful. You start to automatically think that you are a loser, yet you actually not. Things just work differently for you. And let me tell you something, such small things have a huge mental toll on you. The fact that you think you're a loser every day you wake up being like, oh my God, I wasn't able to wake up early. And if you're able to wake up early, you're not motivated, you don't even have enough energy just because you want to be part of the 5 a.m. club or the 7 a.m. whatever time people normally wake up. I told you guys earlier, improving my health has been one of my main goals every day. I'm not trying to lose weight right now. However, I need to maintain my weight at the moment and maybe tone up a little bit. Because of that, I need to watch my health every day. Even if I didn't want to tone up, watching my health is one of the things I love to do because health is wealth. How do I do that? I make sure that I work out every morning, first thing in the morning. And the reason why I do that, it gives me so much energy, so much motivation. I don't know, I even get ideas while I work out. So for that, I have to do it every morning. And that is how I take care of my mental health, aside from meditation and journaling and all those other things. So ideally, this is the mentality I have when I start off my day. Emotions are energy in motion. And if I start off my day on a bad note, I'm going to have a messed up day. However, if I start off my day on a good note, no one is going to break me. And let me tell you something, no one can. On that note, can I just say this? I used to be a very huge people pleaser. I want to make everyone happy. It's something that is really hard to admit. Like, I want everyone around me to be happy. I want everyone to be happy with me, you know? So if something is going to make me uncomfortable but it's going to make another person happy, I'll just be like, okay, I'll do it. Sometimes even if it's not going to make me uncomfortable but I feel like, okay, I can do it. However, while doing it, I encounter so many different emotions while doing it. These days I'm the kind of person that says no. And I also learned this thing from my sister. When I'm in a space, I always want to be the kind of person that knows everything, but I'm like, should I really be? Because if I'm in a place and I say that, oh my god, I'm the one that knows this something, let me tell you something, you'll be the one doing that one something forever and ever. I don't care what people think about me anymore. If they say I can't do something, well and good. If they feel like I'm valuable, then okay, because you know what, I know my value. I put in a lot of work, and if you don't see it, then that is your problem, not mine. So always prioritize yourself. Put your mental health first, then your general health. Speaking of general health, of course, when it comes to taking care of yourself, the food you eat plays a big role. I don't know if you've heard about this thing called gut brain. Technically, your stomach is your second brain. If you don't eat right, you're going to be in a very messed up mood. Let me give you this scenario. Sometimes, let me say you're lactose intolerant and you go eat a lot of food that has cheese just because it's so delicious. I'm guilty about that, and sometimes when I do it mindfully. However, there are people that do it constantly, and now they're always in a bad mood. Of course, you're in a bad mood. If your stomach doesn't feel right, you're definitely in a bad mood. You don't want to be around people when you don't feel good. You don't want to be productive. So all in all, you definitely have to be mindful of what you eat. And I know a lot of people tell me, oh my god, eating healthy is so expensive. I did an experiment on Instagram where I asked people how much they spend on their groceries, and them saying expensive, I was like, okay, $50 and below. The people who were $50 and above were more than $50 and below. So that means eating healthy is not expensive, because you can spend only $50 a week, and let me tell you something, you're going to eat healthy, good meals. And I'm not just talking out of my you know what. So what I've decided to do as part of this series, I'm going to share with you guys how you can eat healthy on a budget. All those tips to just keep you living within your means while you grow and then get the stuff that you want if you don't have them at the moment. Because we are talking about leveling up, and leveling up is one step at a time. You don't just get to where you want to go from here. It's a journey. So this video has basically been an introduction to leveling up and sharing with you some small yet crucial changes you need to make in your life in order to start leveling up, because you just can't start like that, boom. It's a process. You have to go from the first step, and the first step is clearing yourself mentally. If you're right mentally, everything else starts to flow. So let's flow together. I would also like to know if you guys found anything from this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you did enjoy this video and found something helpful from this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel and I appreciate you in advance. As always, do not forget to stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my god, I signed out and forgot the most important thing. Make time to plan. Like, honestly, if there is anything you take from this video, make time to sit down and plan how you're going to change your life. Because if you don't sit down and make a plan, failure to plan is planning to fail. I'm sure you've had that before. If you haven't, take it from me. If you don't sit down and plan, you're just going to wake up every day living the same kind of lifestyle, just the same way I woke up this morning and I just wanted to stay in bed and stay on my computer, because that is what I'm used to. If you don't make a plan, let me tell you something, that is what your life is going to be. You're going to be doing the same thing every day and hating yourself for doing the same thing every day without moving forward. Yet there's goals that you have. Okay, all right, I'm out.